We are doing it virtually because we keep being really slow.
Yes. Two very busy gals. I don't know what I even spend my time doing, to be honest. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, what
For
am
real.
I? What am I?
Life comes at you thick and fast. That's it.
Yeah.
One minute,
Oh,
like, 1 minute you're chilling, next minute you're in 5 Secret Santas. I'm in 5 Secret Santas this year. 5.
I'm not in any Secret Santa.
5.
I'm not in a.
It was almost 6.
I'm not in
You're
a.
Secret Santa-less. None for Olivia.
No, number Olivia. Oh, Mean Girls is coming out with Conrad from The Summer I Turned Pretty. Have you?
Yeah, and it's a musical, but they're being really clever. They're not advertising it as a musical because I think they'll put that a lot of people off. They did the same with Wonka, and they did the same with like Hairspray years ago as well. They never showed the songs in it because I think people will be like, "Oh, not for me."
That's like the best part. I am such a musical fan. Although Wonka,
Me
for
too.
some reason, is giving me big ick. I can't connect. I don't think I understand. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to. I want to
Are
go
you
see.
like almost secondhand embarrassed?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, Timothy Chalamet. I just can't. It makes me feel deeply unsettled. Don't know why.
I probably would feel the same way, but I think I said this before. Me and Frank went to Bath on like one of our anniversary weekends. I think it was like a couple of years ago, and they were filming Wonka there, so we saw it like being filmed, which was really cool.
That's
So like we're kind of into it now.
tiny little Hugh Grant there.
Yeah, tiny little no, of course not. It was literally in the main town centre next to Primark. Like Primark was literally next to it, which was really, really weird to be like Primark, ye old cars, like right there. And there was like fake snow on the ground, and we went to the Bath thermal spa like the day before, and we were like, "Why is there all this fake snow on the ground?" Oh well, because it wasn't cordoned off. And then the next day we went into town, and it was like completely like you could stand right by it, and they were doing the scene where like the car goes forward, and he sat on it like singing, and like yeah, they just kept doing that over and over and over again. We were watching it for like half an hour, and then when we
That's
went home, we just happened to
cool.
be driving behind the set crew, driving the old cars back as well. So I was like driving behind them, like, okay, now I look like a super fan, but I just happened to be going home at the same time as these people.
Like you're obsessed with Timothy Chalamet.
We didn't even know it was happening.
I would go watch it if I'd seen it like live. I feel I haven't seen it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I feel like we're like in it basically now.
I've got that horrible thing as well. You know when you're Teams recording where you are looking at yourself and then looking at the person. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't look at
Oh, I
myself.
don't look at you. I thoroughly just look at myself.
Yeah, yeah. And then, but the thing is, you have to commit to looking at yourself because otherwise
Because otherwise you're like,
they'll know that you've been looking at yourself the whole time. So you have to commit to just staring at yourself. So I do that in Teams meetings all the time. So I'm like, okay, so I've committed to staring at myself. So now someone's trying to show me stuff again. I'm like,
do you know what I do more and more? And I'm literally not ashamed at all. Camera off. Camera off completely.
I can't.
Camera off, mic off.
I
And
look,
I'm there, I will just unmute going, yep, thank you for that. And I'm no camera on. I've got brazen with it recently, so I thought, fuck it, they know what they're like.
I look suspicious. It's like two different people working from home. I'm like, whoa, I'm like so like chill. I'm like pajama bottoms on, work. Sorry, and then the bottoms all business. But then, like when I go into the office, I'm like, yeah, blazer. I'm like makeup. It's like
Oh,
two different vibes of people anyway. But yes,
I
this
think
is
I've got
where
3. I'm the same. I've got fake hoodie on, and I'm still wearing the fake hoodie if I've got team calls because I'm not speaking to anyone important. I've got in the office casual day, so I'm wearing my normal like cardigan, top, trousers, trainers, whatever. Then I've got in the office, but I'm filming that day, so I'm filming like social content. So I'll have like my makeup done. I'll look even better because I'm like I'm gonna be all these videos. I need to look good.
yeah.
Or same like if I have to go to an event and like there might be press there, I'll be like just in case I make the cut, she needs a full face of makeup
Oh
on.
yeah,
So those
100.
are my 3 work modes. Yeah, I'm
Anything.
like like Jenna Marbles, which is like I got 3 looks. And that's it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
me.
yeah, I remember that.
Homeless man, 12-year-old boy, and a hooker. Hooker has not come out at work yet, I must say.
I don't think so. Although someone may attest to some of my outfits, I don't know. Someone may attest. Um,
Look, we've got the hen to go full hooker.
yes,
So
yes. Are we? Yeah, I beef her. Obviously, it's got to be. I beef. You got
hey,
to.
hey, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands.
God, the
You're
group.
in the chat. You got to speak to the girls. Although I will be jealous if you make a sub chat. But
Be a sub chat. It's gonna have to be a sub chat. I forgot that we were on a podcast.
Yeah, I think
When you thought we were just having a chat.
yeah, did you? Yeah. I think you've met all of them anyway.
Pardon?
You've met most of them. You've met Scarlett and you've met, I'm naming them all. You've met Scarlett, you've met Laura. You've not met Naomi or Emily.
No, so they're the two I have to meet, but yeah, everyone seems like
It's all the same vibe. Yeah, it'll be fine.
girls on tour. Everyone brings out the worst in everyone. Tour. Aviva. But yes, it's been a very,
Yeah, it'll be
very
absolutely
long
fine.
time. Can't even remember the last topic we've done. I think
We did wedding stuff, ironically.
yes, which is not that long ago, I guess. But life is getting harder and harder. So I come from my office, and yes, I do have all these books carefully positioned, so I look smarter than I actually am. There's Irvin Welsh, and then
I've got my Christmas tree up.
whoa,
It's the
no.
only room in the house that fits. So it's just out of frame. How cute is that, though?
That's very cute and Christmassy. Our Christmas tree has seen better days. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say on it.
Is it like an heirloom at this point?
Yeah, it's pretty old. It must be like 10, 15 years old, I think. Still going. Normally we get a little one, but we haven't done that this year because I'm in Belgium. I go away for a couple of days, and then life is just crazy. So no time.
Has it got to the point where it's getting really? Has it got to the point where it's got really skinny? The tree.
Oh yeah. It's
when it starts getting
those leaves are clinging on for dear life. Those leaves are like yeah, not good.
This one is a hand-me-down from Frank's parents.
That's
but
so
she's
nice.
doing all right.
I would say
the lights are new. We bought the lights this year. We got a really cheap pack of baubles. Like they were like 60 for like £5 from Matalan. Genuinely like the cheap of the cheap. And then Frank's parents have given us some of their old baubles, and then we've just like collected some from like small businesses. We bought 2 last year. I think we bought about 5 this year. So it's slowly just gonna be nice ones. And like, you need like that one. Hang on. Oh, it's all backwards. This one here, I got as a present when I was like in year 8 from a friend or something like that. And then there's one which is the manatees, which we got on holiday. I think it's that one.
A manatee?
Here we go.
I like trying to work out.
I'll get it.
One in the middle looks like a tissue.
Got my trackies on. Got my trackies on.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute.
We got this on holiday. This guy, this is a little fairy.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
it's a very 90s fairy. I will share it. Hang on. This is from Frank's mum. But I feel like it looks a little scary.
Oh my god. It's like,
there's like
that thing's gonna haunt me. That's gonna be like one of those horror films. But now I've seen it, I have to pass it on. Oh, that is terrifying.
You're gonna die in 10 days.
I used to have an angel at the tree, on top of the tree, and then someone told me
They always look cursed.
This angel, I literally ripped it off the tree. Every time I climbed up chairs when I was younger, ripped off the tree. It made it back up there. It's definitely my mum and dad putting it back up, but I was like, hell.
Okay, all right.
Fucking thing's going to kill me. I heard one story about a doll. It's a horror story. I don't know if this is a universal core memory in everyone's brain, but it was like, 1, 2, I'm coming, or something. Yeah, it haunts me. Even thinking about it now haunts me. Yeah, it broke me as a child. So every time I saw that,
it sounds like Annabelle or something.
Yeah, it's basically everything seems scary now. So basically, I destroyed it. So
did it come back or
no? Definitely didn't. I put it in the bin. Okay. That thing didn't come back.
Because when they're like, "Oh, I burnt it," but then it was back the next day.
Oh, that thing definitely was gone in the bin. Goodbye, mother.
No, fair.
Right. I've never been a big fan. But your topic, go on. Otherwise, I'll go on about my fear of. I was about to delve into.
No, it's okay. I think we're going to have to pause for 1 second because I've got one question to ask you. I need to also turn the tumble dryer off because I can hear it beeping. It's driving me mad. What time do you have until so we know when to wind us down? That's so cute. Also, how white do my teeth look here? It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, they're really white. I just got down.
They're not that white in real life. I don't know what's going on. Also, update, because we mentioned this before we were recording, I now have my braces, so if I'm lisping or slurring, like, it is what it is. They're going to be on for another year and a bit, all right? I can't chew. My teeth don't touch. It's a whole fucking thing, all right? Got a bite blocking just because my bite needs to be realigned. And my teeth don't touch, which means I can't chew anything. I've not had crisps since September, apart from Wotsits, because they, like, melt. I can't eat anything crunchy or crispy It's
But do
really
you like
sad.
the thing that goes up between the
What?
toothbrushes that go in between it? Why can't
No,
you?
but the thing is, my teeth don't touch, so I can't bite on crispy things because I wouldn't be able to swallow them.
Oh my god!
Like, if I look like I've got a really skinny jaw all of a sudden, there's like face, there's no buccal fat removal. It's because my jaw hangs because it doesn't touch. Like, I can't. You know, when you rest your mouth, your teeth are closed, they touch each other, and your tongue's chilling on the roof of your mouth. That's not a thing for me anymore because I have to realign it. So my
Oh
jaw's just
my
hanging. Oh, it's
god! That's
awful.
like torture.
Yeah, it is. It was for the first month, but we're 3 months in. It's all right now.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god!
a whole thing. I know it's such a first world problem though.
Oh my god! I just had to have a little elastic band that were attached, but that in itself was annoying enough. Let alone having my mouth
I
ripped.
did have one. I had a power chain because one of my teeth was twisted around, but now that teeth is the one being taken out. So now it doesn't need to be twisted anymore.
My god, the
It's
things,
all good.
things.
Beauty is pain.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not just aesthetic. Like my teeth genuinely were like all messed up. They were in the wrong place, rubbing against each other. There was issues. It's not just because I won straight teeth. But the straight teeth is a bonus.
I can't say
um,
I'm
sorry,
fully aesthetics.
got the coughs out.
Right.
Right. So this week, last time you surprised me because you did the wedding traditions and I didn't know any of them. Also, peep the ring, moissanite,
Woo!
platinum, oval,
It is so nice.
ethical, beautiful.
I
Wait
just
till you see it in person. It's very sparkly.
Yeah, I really, really can't wait to see it in person. I am.
I feel like it makes me feel grown up though. I'm just a child. I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
28, but I'm just a child.
I'm just a baby. Yeah, I feel
Just a baby.
like that is super grown up. Like when I see my best friends have it, and I'm like, oh, so mature, so mature. I would be scared that I would lose
When
it.
we were trying to wedding bands, I was like, oh, now I feel like a mum. What? No, I'm just a baby. I'm just a teenager. I'm just a cute little teenager.
I saw a girl math that was like, oh, I'm basically just 19, and she was 29. I was like, yeah, okay. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, that
for
makes
sure.
sense. That makes sense.
For
So
sure.
your topic, yeah, I surprised you. I was going to do fun topics at the start, but I didn't have any time.
It's
So
okay.
next
This was
was
impromptu because we were going to go out for a meal, but some of us are a bit ill. So I thought, actually, let's bloody record. Why not?
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, this time Christmas and New Year, festive, if you will, festive traditions. All right,
I
from
quite
around the
like.
world.
I quite like listening to it.
Yeah, keep it topical. What do we know? What do we not know? Right, my notes are up on the same slide, so I won't be able to see you while I also read the notes.
I won't do
Such is life,
anything.
but it's okay. Are we ready? So I've looked at Christmas traditions, but also New Year's traditions because I didn't want it. Obviously, not everywhere is religious. I'm not particularly religious. I think in the UK, we sometimes forget that Christmas is religious because not everyone's religious, but everyone, like a lot of people in the UK, celebrate Christmas. So sometimes people are like, "Oh, it's not Christian." Yeah, it is. It is Christian. So I've got Christmas traditions. Not all of them are religious. Some of them are like, you'll see. And then I've got New Year traditions as well. So we can discuss and see which ones we know. There's a lot. So if we run out of time, I'll skip through some, but I'll try and get through a few as many as I can. Okie dokie. So the first one, I thought I'd go with this one because I feel like you'll know this one. Japan. Do you know what they do in Japan on Christmas?
They eat KFC.
They do eat KFC. So
Yeah.
even though Christmas isn't a national holiday in Japan, it's estimated that about 1% of the population is Christian, according to Smithsonian Magazine. Japanese citizens find an interesting and delicious way to celebrate. Father Christmas, or Santa Korosu, is said to have eyes in the back of his head to keep an eye on naughty children. While Japanese Christmas cake is usually made of sponge, whipped cream, and strawberries, which sounds delicious and better than Christmas cake. Do you like Christmas cake? Like fruit
Is it
cake?
Christmas pudding? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, either of that. Do you like that?
I love Christmas pudding. Christmas pudding be top
Mm.
tier. Mince pies, cream. The dream is ripped away from me
Miss
yesterday.
Pie's great. I think I'm weird because I like fruit loaf. I like a fruit scone or like anything like that, or tea cake or a mince pie. Christmas cake, disgusting. I cannot stand it.
Is Christmas cake the same as Christmas pudding? That's what I need to be. But I swear
Christmas
to
cake,
God,
Christmas pudding, either of them, I
you
can't
could,
eat.
what if you just
Awful.
cover that shit in cream?
Can't do it.
That
I don't know what it is.
cover anything in cream and I'd eat it.
Wee. Wee. You heard it here first, guys.
Only
So- Right, so rather than gathering around the table for a turkey dinner, families in Japan head to their local KFC. So the tradition actually began in 1974 after a really successful marketing campaign called, and right, I am reading this, so I have not written this down, I've not made this up, this is from my source. The marketing campaign was called Karisumasu Niwa Kentucky, or Kentucky for Christmas. The fast food chain has maintained its Yuletide popularity, causing some people to order their Christmas Day boxes months in advance
I
or
was gonna
stand in a
say,
2 hour plus long line to get their finger licking good food. Yep.
do is it popular KFC the rest of the time? I wonder, or is it just they must be
Well,
overwhelmed?
I think it is, but
Those
well, it
workers
says here that
of KFC must be.
sorry, carry on.
Like, I hope the workers of KFC during that bloody time are getting like quadruple paid because that must be goddamn hell. But how many are there? That must be the
The,
busiest place in the world on Christmas.
Well, the only thing is, because it's Japan and everyone's lovely, like the culture is really, really nice there. I'm sure they treat their like customer service staff with actual respect rather than people in England who treat them like actual scum on the earth for like no reason. So, yeah, hopefully they're treated quite well. But it does say Christmas Day and the lead up to Christmas Day, sort of the week around it, is the chain's most profitable week in the year of the whole year in
That probably
Japan.
funds them for the
So the
whole
week up
year.
to Christmas, they make the most money than the rest of the year. How mad is that?
That is wild. That is
I do
enjoyable.
quite like the idea of pre-ordering your KFC though. I quite like that.
I can't eat it. Well, I choose it.
So sorry, you have to say that again because I coughed all over it.
No, you're fine. It's only a vegetarian plug. You know, anytime I can get it in.
Oh.
Anytime I'm like, oh, me.
So
No,
yeah, we kind of knew that one, but yeah, that was. I knew it was quite big. I didn't realize you could pre-order or you could potentially even be in a queue for like 2 hours to get KFC. But
that is
like,
very, very cool.
I'd rather be in the queue for 2 hours for KFC than cook a whole Christmas dinner for 30 people for like five
No,
hours.
Christmas dinner.
So,
I was in Australia. I don't know if you know. I haven't mentioned it 100 times. For
have you
Christmas.
been?
Yeah, no, no. I was in Australia, and that was so weird because I didn't have Christmas dinner. And I swear to God, I missed that one Christmas dinner, and I've been craving a roast ever since. I have been like savage. Someone brings up a roast, I'm like, someone's like Olivia, like Toby Carvery. I'm like, yes, I just want a roast potato. Yeah, because I missed that one Christmas dinner. It didn't suffice me for the whole day. It didn't sedate. Anyway,
Well, I'm having a roast dinner literally this weekend, even though it's the weekend before Christmas, because Frank's mum is making a roast dinner, and we're also going to hers for Christmas. So Jan's got the goods. Goods. She's doing lamb as well. It's not even just a turkey, just to satiate us through. She is doing lamb.
oh, what a hero!
God bless this woman. I'm not even religious. She's an angel. But yeah, my friend is in Australia. Actually, Naomi, one of the bridesmaids, she's in Australia at the moment, but she's actually going. Oh, she literally texted me today and I forgot where she's going. I feel like she's going to like Indonesia, but not Bali, to see her friend, and she's having Christmas there because she was like, I don't know that many people in Australia because she's working there. She's a dentist, so she was like, meh, beach is going to be too hot anyway. Let me just go somewhere with my friend. And I think fair play, fair play.
My God,
So
yeah,
anyway,
yeah, that's crazy. I won't go into Australia. I could be here for ages. I was like, nope, Olivia, stop. Next topic.
so the next one is the Philippines. If you thought the United States went all out on Christmas decorations, sidebar to that, there is a house near our house. And if you I don't think you will come to see us before during this festive period. There is a house near us that is like famous in the area I live for having the most Christmas decorations, but like not to like a scary amount, like just a really nice, tasteful display. And it's so cute. And every time I walk the dog, I walk past it and I'm like, oh, so lovely. But like not like Kim Kardashian's Christmas house. Have you seen it? It's just all
No.
white lights, like a cold white light, not even warm, and it's literally like a white fire is happening on our house. Like I don't think they sleep because it's so illuminated. You could never, you can't, you close your eyes, it's like penetrating your eyelids. Kim Kardashian's
I
house,
just
like
like a little deer. My dream Christmas decorations. I've never achieved it,
yeah,
but a little deer outside on the lawn, on the grass outside, some icicles. Never in
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
almost 29 years have I ever ever bought anything to go outside. I've never contributed to
We
anything.
don't, but Frank said to me today, he went, we need to step it up next year. He said the neighbours are doing great. We need to add to the community because we live in a cul-de-sac as well. So like you see everyone's
Yeah.
houses, you see everyone's. He's like, we need some outside decorations. Like it's just inside. He keeps drawing the curtains in here so that people can see our Christmas tree in the street, which is really weird.
Why? Step for
I
one.
just go down and I'm like, why are the lights on? And our curtains open. It's like an exhibitionist, but just for Christmas decorations. I'm like, draw them. It's so weird. But he loves it and he's really proud of it. So he's like, we need to get something for outside for next year. So maybe you can live vicariously for us.
Yeah, get the deer. The deer is
the
a
deer.
staple. Like the moving deer. That gives me big
Moving.
Yeah, when his head goes like as if it's eating grass.
Ooh. Oh,
Do
I
you know
don't think
what
I got the budget for that, babes.
Yeah. This is why I've never bought it. I can't ever. As a 4-year-old child, I couldn't budget for the moving deer, even my parents. Just
Yeah.
watch all the rich.
I'm worried about the electricity, let alone the actual appliance. But yeah, anyway, in the Philippines, every year the city of San Fernando holds the Ligligan Parul, or Giant Lantern Festival, featuring dazzling paroles or lanterns that symbolise the Star of Bethlehem. Each parole consists of thousands of spinning lights that illuminate the night sky. The festival has made San Fernando the Christmas capital of the Philippines.
Ooh.
How cute is that?
Where's Christmas Island? Is that a thing? Are you getting to that?
That is in Australia, isn't it? No, I don't know.
There's Easter Island.
Are you Googling it? Should we Google it? Christmas Island.
There's Easter Island.
Australia! Oh my god, Australian external territory. Look at me!
Oh, she's.
It's because like I know like 1,000 people who currently live in Australia. It's probably that.
Easter
I can't believe I got that right.
Is it Christmassy there?
Easter Island's those heads in America.
Why are they named after holidays if they know holiday?
If not friendly, why friendship?
Christmas Island. What's going on in Christmas Island? Doesn't look Christmassy at all.
It looks very pretty. Christmas Island is an Australian territory in the Indian Ocean, laying south of Indonesia. It's mostly a national park. Rainforests for hiking and wildlife, and there's snorkeling. The island is ringed with snorkeling and diving reefs.
That is beautiful. Did I tell you about when? Did I tell you about when I was in Australia? They.
Oh, I don't know.
Every time, you know, when you just sound like an absolute twat every time you say it. So
oh my god, y'all!
Oh my god, I said that today. I was like, I was like, oh my god, y'all. So I went in these waters and they were like, oh yeah, I might have already said this, so please stop me if not. They were like, oh yeah, there's sharks.
I'm intrigued.
They were like, oh, there's sharks in here. And I was like, oh, okay. They were like, yeah, they're just bull sharks or something. So they made them sound like they were this small.
Little babies.
I was ring it in a little
rubber dinging.
These
she was floating.
I was floating in the water and getting fingered around on the boat. It was amazing. Oh my am. It was amazing. God bless my friend's dad for just wheeling us around in his boat. I googled these motherfucking things. They're big shark. Big boys. I don't know why this is even relevant, but I thought they were going to be. But that's what the Christmas Island is, just full of big sharks. That's not Christmassy at all. Anyway, I digress.
But Australia's like that. Australia's like so beautiful and it has so many beaches, and it's like, yeah, we don't fucking go in there, mate. You got crocs, you got gators, you got sharks, you got jellyfish. It's like, what's the fucking point? Can't go in any of it. Everything's gonna kill me. It's hot though, and it does look quite nice. But
it is very.
Like, I can't go in the water.
I didn't see a single spider, except a daddy long.
Okay, that's good because you were like, actually, hopefully this will cure my fear, and then you didn't even see any.
Yeah, and I really did watch videos of spiders walking around to desensitize myself.
You were preparing.
Didn't see if I went to the Sydney Zoo. I went to Sydney Zoo, and then I was like, right, here we go. Here's gonna be the big boys. Like, give me it. Like, I like seeing them. It's like smelling petrol or like a fart. You know when you're like, it's horrible, but it's also like I can't explain it. I can't explain it.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's
And
got to stay in the podcast.
and
Sounds horrific.
and I really want. I was like, right, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. And then they just had they had two Australian like hairy spiders, and then they just had UK daddy longlegs on display. I was like, this motherfucker, I've just fucking left this. I was like, what the I was like, what? And then I went to the woman, I was like, where are your scary spiders? She went, already out. And I was like, you son of a bitch. You
They've all
son of
escaped.
a bitch, Ranger Mary. That's how you can start. Right. I'm digressing.
No, it's okay. Right. Next, we've got Sweden. Are you
Ooh.
ready? Are you ready for Sweden?
Yes,
The
always.
Yule goat has been a Swedish Christmas symbol dating back to ancient pagan festivals because we all know everything we do, pagan, witchcraft, witchy. Christians didn't invent nothing. Anyway, in 1966, the tradition got a whole new life after someone came up with the idea to make a giant straw goat, now referred to as the Gavla goat. The Gavla goat. According to the official website, the goat is more than 42 feet high, 22 feet wide, and weighs 3.6 tons. Each year, the massive goat is constructed in the same spot. Fans can even watch the live stream from the first Sunday of Advent until the new year when it's taken down. I'm going to put a link to this in the description because that's going to be brilliant. That's a bit crazy. I like that. So I'm gonna do some rapid fire ones because
rapid fire, and I'll comment when necessary.
We've got a few lands coming up. We've got Iceland. Similar to 12 Days of Christmas in the US, Iceland celebrates 13. Each night before Christmas, Icelandic children are visited by 13 Yule lads. After placing their shoes by the window, the little ones will head upstairs to bed. In the morning, they'll either have received candy if they're good, or be greeted with shoes full of rotten potatoes if they're bad. And you thought coal was bad.
Rotten potatoes. Like, at what point was
it's a little bit Krampus, isn't it?
At what point is it not acceptable for my mum to buy me an advent calendar anymore? Because it stopped and I'm not happy about it.
My mum stopped probably when I was about 12, but you know, that's a whole other issue. But Frank's mum got us one this year. She gets us one normally.
What a woman.
So it's nice. We've got Maltesers truffle. Brilliant. Really good
I
one.
can't buy myself an advent calendar because that just feels sad and gluttonous. But if someone else buys me, I'll have it.
No, it doesn't. Every year, me and Frank say we're going to get that massive, like, 80 quid hotel chocolate one, and we never do.
Bloody hell.
Every year we're like, we're going to do it, we're going to do it, we're going to do it. We never do. And every year we regret it.
I want the cheese one.
Right, next land, Finland. On Christmas morning, Finnish families traditionally eat a porridge made of rice and milk topped with cinnamon, milk or butter. I'm kind of into that, butter. Whoever finds the almond placed inside one of the puddings wins. But some families cheat and hide a few almonds so the kids don't get upset. At the end of the day, it's customary to warm up a satsuma together. Hey, who put an almond in my porridge?
Oh, that really gives me New Girl vibes.
It's so cute. So sorry, I can't stop coughing.
You're going to make me cough. It's like
I'm sorry. I told you.
I was like, oh, I've got FOMO. I need to go.
I'm ill too, I promise.
I'm ill too.
I'm not even that ill. It's just the evening. I always cough in the evening. It's got New Girl vibes. It's very cute. It's very wholesome.
Yeah, what banana satsuma though?
It's very sweet.
I don't know if that's good.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure I'd like hot fruit.
Although,
just in general.
Hear me out. Satsuma.
Okay.
Hot. I've never done this. This thought's come to my head. Satsuma. Milk chocolate heated up, drizzled on the satsuma. Is that not a Terry's chocolate orange?
And the skin's already off, isn't it?
Skin's already off, yeah.
We've already peeled.
It can't be a
just double checking. You know, I'm into that. That's like a chocolate fountain vibe. I'm into that.
Ever created Terry's chocolate oranges? I really, really enjoyed that. But only one. I feel like I can only eat one a year.
Yeah. And I always go too far. I'm always like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like, I've eaten too much. I feel really physically ill now. But my sister, she had a bad one a few years ago. And it wasn't like, she didn't get ill, but she just said it tasted wrong. And she's been off them since. And I said, no, it tastes fine. She's like, no, they've changed them. I said, I think you just had a bad one. It tastes fine. She asked my mind. She went, yeah, that tastes normal. what the hell happened to the one I had? Because it tasted like she didn't even eat one. There was one at work and she had something. She was like, it was just wrong, and she literally almost threw up.
You check the
I don't
date.
know what happened. She got the cursed one.
Yeah, the curse one.
I don't
Maybe it
know
was
what.
out of date. Oh,
I don't know. Shit. I don't know. The vibes were off.
the curse.
Okay, New Zealand, because like we were talking about in Australia. Have you heard? Olivia went there.
I don't know
New
if everyone
Zealand,
knows.
because summer falls during Christmas time for Kiwis. A number of their traditions centre around the barbie or grill, where families and friends gather for a casual cookout of fresh seafood, meat, and seasonal vegetables. The New Zealand Christmas tree is Pahutakawa, a coastal species that blooms a bright red colour in December, providing shade during the days as they sing carols in both English and Maori. I really like that one. That one was
What a
nice.
beautiful
That one
time.
was.
That sounds
It was. It was.
beautiful. I think that I'm voting that
I've
as
never had a hot Christmas though. I've not
oh,
had a hot Christmas. I know you did, when you were in Australia.
yeah,
I don't know how I feel about hot Christmas.
it's unnatural. I saw Christmas Day. Christmas Day. So on Christmas Day in. Oh my God, am I okay? I
There's a
saw.
picture of you in a Christmas hat on a bikini on the beach.
Yeah, which you requested weirdly, and I gave you it.
I did. I was like, send me up, girl.
I saw a Christmas tree in the middle of the soaring, like seething heat, like 20-30 degree heat. And there's a Christmas tree. I was like, this is not right. It feels like it's a
It's weird,
joke.
isn't it?
Felt like a joke. Felt like I was like, who's put this in?
It does feel weird. It does feel weird. Denmark. Before Christianity came to the Danes, Christmas Day was a celebration of brighter days, Jol, as it occurred just before the winter solstice. Today, homes are decorated with superstitious characters called Nissa, who are believed to provide protection. On the evening of Christmas Eve, Danish families place their Christmas tree in the middle of the room and dance around it while singing carols. I quite like that again.
Ah, that one's
It's
so
very Who, like Who
cute.
bells.
Oh,
It's
that's so
very, very
cute.
cute.
I see myself doing all of these
Yeah.
traditions so far.
I-
One sounds better
You're
than
gonna have such a horrible time coughing out my coughs, cutting out my coughs. I'm so sorry. No, I see myself doing all these
right
traditions too. They're very sweet.
Once the UK got
In the French Caribbean,
Mine's get drunk.
pardon?
The UK tradition is get drunk, argue, fall asleep, 3 p.m.,
Yeah,
wake back up, have
Gavin
some
and Stacey Christmas special or something
yeah,
like that,
some kind of Harry
or the
Potter.
Royal Family Christmas special.
I think
Harry
we're at that
Potter.
weird period of life though where Christmas doesn't feel Christmassy until there's like kids involved. You know when you've lost the magic of it as a child.
Like we were the kid, now we need to have the kid.
Yeah, but you know there's a stage where you just like, oh, Christmas, or I'm just getting drunk with my family, but then you're like, oh, I'm just getting drunk with my family. The magic is gone.
And when you get to that point, because you start spending more and more of Christmas with people who aren't your family. So like you'll be like with your friends on Christmas Eve, and you're like, this would be unheard of as a child. But now I'm like 22, I'm like hanging out with my mates on Christmas Eve. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I've ruined almost all my Christmases from the age of 17 to now because of Christmas Eve. Last
Hungover?
year,
Yeah.
obviously, also last year. Well, I did ruin it because I was on a flight, and then I was drunk on some bagged wine. But every
I
year,
was like, weren't you in Australia last year?
every new Christmas Eve, I get too lit. At 5 a.m., always come in. Every year, I'm like, I'm not doing it. Always get too lit, come in, ruin Christmas. My mum's like, you've ruined Christmas. I'm just like,
Can you, this year, can you record like an Instagram story? You'd have to put it on our podcast one. You could just send it to me of you when you come in on Christmas Eve because I want to watch it.
well,
Then we can share it later.
I have to say, I'm going to be born this year. This is the first year I'm settled. I'm like happy. My mum's going out. I'm just going to probably, if my friends don't do anything, I'm just going to chill on my own, read a book. And that is because I'm approaching the fair old age of 29. And the thought of being hungover kills me inside. And yes, I will be out drinking tomorrow, and we'll not be saying this exact speech Sunday.
And we were going to be out drinking today as well. You would have been two
Yeah,
on the trot because we
so
were supposed to be drinking today.
I'm almost very glad. I was when I was tired anyway and just not feeling right. So yeah, I think it was a we'd delay it. We'll be more ourselves, won't we? Yes. Sorry, UK
Yeah.
traditions. Shit. Go on, keep going. Sorry.
I I'm so sorry. I
Yep.
actually don't have any for the UK because that's boring. We all know that. Like, our listeners are mostly from the UK. We all know what that is.
Yeah.
But I do have one from Martinique in the Caribbean. So
Oh.
this French Caribbean island, in the French Caribbean island, La Ribote is the long-standing tradition where families visit their neighbours during Advent and New Year's Day, bearing holiday food like yam, boudin, creole, pate, sal, and pork stew. And they sing carols together into the early hours of morning, adding their own Creole verses to traditional lyrics, which is very cute.
Oh, that is very,
Very,
very
very cute.
cute. Oh, that's nice.
Very
See, that's better as well.
I think because obviously a lot of it's Christian, because it's Christmas, a lot of things kind of translate through country to country and they have their own spin on things, which makes it quite nice because it's like a different touch to like a similar tradition. So like for
Yeah.
Norway, the season is called Jule Board, and it begins on December 3rd, filling up local bars and restaurants throughout the month. Families celebrate Little Christmas on the 23rd. Each have their own ritual for the day that may include, decorating the tree, making gingerbread houses, and eating, oh my goodness, rinsen grinsgrot, which is hot rice pudding.
Oh, that
So,
sounds
like, similar vibes.
My God.
Also, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, the worst, they're not from Norway, the worst biscuits that exist, but they only come out at Christmas, are those fucking German Lieberjucken things. They're like stars, and they've got like a white like icing thing on them. They're fucking rank. You look at them and go, oh, this is nice. This is going to taste like a gingerbread with icing. It's horrifying. Lieberjucken. Let me hang on.
I swear to
Lieben
God, I was with I went Tesco, bumped into,
Leberkuchen. Oh, just looking at them makes me actually. I've got to get rid of this tab. I'm going to throw up.
I heard someone was very unwell after a German biscuit recently. I
It's
wanted
probably
to
one of
get
them
the same
fuckers.
biscuit. Oh God bless her.
I have literally
I
nothing
wonder.
against any other German food, but those terrible,
Oh, I used to love
terrible.
bratwurst. Jesus,
I love a Stollen. Give me a Stollen any day. I love a Stollen.
What's a
But them, they're gonna fuck right off.
I honestly am gonna.
Stollen's like marzipan, dried fruits, got a little
What is it?
powdered
Is it
sugar on
hard?
there.
Is it hard?
No, it's like a little bit cakey. It's like bready cakey.
But no, your one, the one you hate. Is that a hard boy?
Oh, it's hard. Sometimes it's a little bit soft, but it's hard. It's like a biscuity cookie.
What's your favourite part of the Christmas dinner?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like the stuffings.
I love the
I like the
stuffing.
stuffings. I do like. Yeah, I love the stuffings. I like the pigs and blankets. Not really a fan of turkey. If I'm gonna choose, not turkey. When we've done Christmas dinner ourselves, we normally do lamb. Prefer lamb. I know you're a veggie, so you have what, nut roast or just the veggies? The accoutrement.
Oh, let me tell you what, bangs. And it looks like the beigest, plainest thing. There's a corn, I haven't seen it this year, so I'll probably have like a Wellington, like a fake Wellington or a nut roast, which bang, I love it, or like a pie, all good with me. But they did.
You should get a salmon en croûte. You love a salmon.
Oh, I do love a salmon. I'll have to go. I'll go to M&S. I normally treat myself on Christmas. I get I go all out. So I have to find something there.
Get the good shit.
Corn roast, banged. Corn roast, bang, 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 banged. But I've not seen it exist. I don't know if they got rid of it. I was the only person in the world that enjoyed the corn roast. And my mum.
The one customer.
I was pretty fueling them. For a while, I was like, ooh. I was like, oh, I love
I'm so sorry.
Corn,
Honestly,
if you're listening.
Struggle out here.
Corn, if you're listening, bring
Sponsor
back
us.
the roast.
I'm like, sponsor us. You're like, bring back the roast. I do love a corn nugget. To the point that we don't really buy real nuggets anymore. We just buy the corn ones. I very much like them. And I like the meatless balls too.
Yeah. There's so many things that vegetarian is just better. Obviously, it can't be everything. Like chorizo, that's unbeatable. The taste of Spanish sausage is beyond the realms of vegetarianism. But God, I love a Spanish sausage. I miss it. And a Savoy. They have not perfected the Savoy yet. I'd go to the.
Honestly, I don't think. Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Savoys were vegan because God knows what the fuck is in them.
I think it's mostly mushed.
Do you know what? I should get off my high horse because I like a hot dog, and a Savoy is not just a hot dog in a different coloured jumper.
They're the same thing, surely. What's the difference in
Exactly.
flavour?
Exactly. I need to get down off my high horse. It's the same thing.
But Savoy dipped in fucking
It's like a moth versus a butterfly.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's true.
It's the same
God.
thing.
I'm thinking about Savoy.
What have we got next? Oh, Ireland. Here we go.
Oh,
Aren't
yeah.
you Irish? Your granddad was. No, your nan was Irish.
It's one of those things where you're like, my great 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 nan. No, my great. Oh, so my nan was Dutch, I believe.
That
I
was
don't
it.
know. Oh, like I think an eighth Irish, eighth Dutch.
There's some Irish in there.
Yeah, there's
Fair.
some the ginger hair.
The
It's
Irish have a.
like-
No, but isn't the ginger hair more? No, it's probably. Isn't it more Scottish or Irish? Or is it Irish?
Honestly, I get
I don't know.
everywhere I go, it's a different thing. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's Scandinavian Viking. Then sometimes it's like, oh, Scottish, and then it's like, you look very Irish. It's the pale skin, but I am Irish. Is the
Okay.
I know everyone's like really concerned.
That's the final answer.
Yeah, everyone's really like, wow, what is she? What's her hair colour? It's Irish. To quell
Where is she?
to quell everyone's.
So the Irish leave a tall red candle in front of a window overnight. I hope it's not lit because that stresses me out. As a welcoming symbol of warmth and shelter for the holiday season. Traditional Christmas fare in Ireland often includes homemade roast goose, which sounds incredible. I've never had a roast goose.
This goose sounds
Vegetables,
so
cranberries, and potatoes.
Goose sounds so
Pardon?
Muppets Christmas Carol. Goose reminds me of Muppets Christmas. If someone cooked me a goose, I would be so happy. I couldn't eat it, but like the love language is there, and this is a direct message of please.
I was like, is he listening? Is he with us today?
Please cook me a goose. Don't ask any questions.
You will have to eat the entirety of it, but she will appreciate you cooking it.
That would be real great. That would be real great. Yeah,
We've got another Caribbean one here.
Oh, go on.
I feel like we're going to run out of time. We're not going to be able to do New Year. We're going to have to just whip through the Christmas.
Well, maybe we can do New Year. Maybe we can record another one. So,
should we record like on the 27th or something?
Yeah, and we can do a New Year, and then we have 2 topical ones then.
Yeah. Okay, Barbados. A Christmas table in Barbados isn't complete without baked ham decorated with pineapple and sorrel glazes. Oh, they love sorrel in the Caribbean. A rum cake, and I am the famous person who makes a rum cake in my family. We are not from Barbados, but Barbados isn't that far away from Jamaica. And jug jug. What's jug jug? A dish inspired by the Scottish influence of the island, combining pigeon peas, guinea, cornflour, herbs, and salt meal. Oh my god, interesting. Jug jug. What's that?
I bet it looks.
It looks absolutely disgusting.
Have you ever seen what a haggis actually looks like? But
yeah, but haggis bangs. Quite nice.
What the animal haggis looks like. The haggis animal.
Isn't haggis just a sheep from the sheep?
No, it's a creature of the night. If you search haggis animal.
Oh God! What the fuck is that? Oh my god! That was my live reaction. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to bring that level down because I scrumped. Oh my god, Olivia, I actually want to cry.
It's not real.
You can't do this to me. I'm on my period. I can't handle it.
You can't do this to me on my period. No, he's not real. He's a joke. The haggis is a sheep.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen. Look how shiny my eyes are. Terrified me.
Oh, that is terrifying. It looks like his eyes have been ripped out. I don't know. Look at that reminds me why I don't eat meat. And no disrespect to anyone that does eat meat. Whatever. Floats your boat. But seeing that sheep get made into haggis has made... That's what I always think, oh, maybe I'd bang a Spanish sausage. And then I look how sausage is made. I'm like, yeah, we good, baby.
We have to keep clipping up you saying I'd bang a Spanish sausage because that is brilliant.
How many times Olivia said...
You said it quite a few times. You were like, I love a Spanish sausage. Oh, I used to love eating a Spanish sausage. What I would do for a Spanish sausage up in there. She'd be like, mm-hmm. Where's your partner from? Are they Spanish at all?
I'm not getting involved. No comment.
Oh my god, that haggis thing though was actually nightmare fuel. I'm gonna have to watch like cartoons after this. Do you know what I feel like now? You know when we did our Glitch in the Matrix episode and you got all wobbly?
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel now.
Well,
You
after
were
the
like,
haggis.
that stressed me right out. Yeah. I'm not all hot. It's really stressed me out. Honestly.
Yeah, that
That was
thing's terrifying.
scary.
I was late at night and someone I work with was like, "Oh yeah, like you know the haggis," and I was like, "What? The haggis animal? Oh my god!" It fucking shit me up. I was like, "This thing's got fucking hair." I was like, "How are you eating haggis?
What? Your boy's got hair. It's so long.
Where's the hair going?
It's
I'm
got
not eating
weave.
the hair. Eating the hair." Oh my god, idiot! I'm an
That
idiot.
was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean, in Jamaica, similar to Barbados, because it's also a Caribbean country, it also has Scottish influence, but I don't know, people do whatever meats they kind of fancy, really, but you always have ackee and saltfish, which is the national dish of Jamaica for breakfast.
oh
It's just what you do on Christmas Day. And then there's always rum cake. So normally I make a rum cake because my aunt used to make it. I think I've said this on the podcast before, and she died, and no one else had the recipe. So I had to figure out the recipe through like online and like trial and error. And it took me about 3 attempts to narrow down like the recipe to make it. I don't even eat it because I don't like it because it's fruitcake. But now I'm the resident rum cake maker in our family. So
that's
normally I make a couple at Christmas and just send them off to people.
oh my god. I you gave me ackee and saltfish, didn't you, when I came round? And that was
Oh,
the
I
best.
did. You came and had it that time, and you had
Oh
plantain, and you had potatoes and dumplings as
yeah.
well.
That was so good. That was so good.
I forget we feed you sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Off camera. Where's my Spanish
off
sausage,
camera.
really? Where's my Spanish sausage? No. I no, that was very,
Yeah,
very
that was it. That's the same dish. So yeah, that's what we
yeah,
normally have for
nice.
breakfast in Jamaica. Yeah,
Oh,
but I've never been in Jamaica for Christmas. My mum has one year, and me and my sister. It was not that long ago. It was like, I don't know, just before COVID, just after COVID. I don't know. We went to my nan's, because we were like 20 and 23 or whatever. So yeah, but she went to Jamaica for Christmas, and I'm like, hot Christmas is weird.
yeah, Christmas
We
is.
haven't got that long left. Okay, Poland on Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve is a big day in a lot of European countries. It's the same with Frank's family. They're Italian, so we go around Frank's grandma, his nonna's house, on Christmas Eve, and we have a big like fish feast. So like the starter is like prawns and avocado, basically like a prawn cocktail, and then the main is like a tomato pasta, but it's got like mussels, clams, um, what's it called, squid and stuff in it. But I normally have it without the fish because I'm just really off of squid. Like I've literally been off squid for about 10 years. And then they do a course of fried calamari as well, which you would absolutely love, Olivia. Frank's dad's out there just frying the calamari and little baby octopuses, and everyone's eating it. Yeah. And then the dessert, there's like loads of different desserts, like Italian desserts in the house as well. There's like cannoli, there's like different cakes, and it's banging. We're going to be there from 4 p.m. It's next Sunday, obviously now, and we do Secret Santa as well. But that's not necessarily Italian. That's just what we do in that family.
Oh,
But yeah, so yeah, Christmas Eve is a big thing in Europe in a lot of times. But in Poland, they share opletek, which is an unleavened religious wafer. So I'm guessing that's similar to like Body of Christ. Each person breaking off a piece as they wish each other Merry Christmas. Dinner may not begin until the first star appears in the sky. That's cute. And traditionally, an extra sitting is left at the table should someone show up uninvited. That is nice. I like that. I like that idea.
always someone
It's
shows up.
cute.
That is very
It's
cool.
very cute. I like that. I like that a
That's
lot.
very, very cool.
Netherlands, Sinterklaas. I've just got that. There we go. I
Oh,
got that one. That was very slow for me. It's a Dutch name for Santa Claus. Um, Kids put a shoe by the chimney or back door to wake up on Christmas morning to find treats like gingerbread men, marzipan, chocolate letters inside,
yes,
which is
in
very
the
cute.
smelly shoe. It's in the smelly shoe.
Well, in their shoe, yeah. But I'm guessing like it's not like just chocolate bare bones. It's gonna be like wrapped up and stuff, isn't it?
Have
You
you
wouldn't put like just like crumbs in your shoe. No,
have you heard of the adult version of that, which is called the shoey?
no, but I'm into it.
So
Well, I'm intrigued, I should say rather.
I've been witness to it. I've never seen it. So you get called shoey at, which is logistic. Yeah, the rules govern that you must then pour your drink into your shoe and then drink out.
Yeah. I don't have particularly smelly feet, but I feel like the thing that gets me annoyed is the fact my shoe will be wet.
Imagine drinking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never done it, but imagine drinking out of
That's what
someone
annoys
else's.
me.
Like, imagine.
Oh, why did you have to go there? That is the worst. That is the worst.
I think. Yeah,
Would you rather drink out of someone else's shoe or have someone else drink out of your shoe, but that still means your shoe will be wet?
I'd have someone else drink out my shoe. I'd be like, "You little bitch."
Yeah,
I'd
probably.
be like, and then I'd tell him to go dry my shoe.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And that'd be it.
Yeah, because wet shoes is the worst, but I can't think of anything. The only thing worse than that would be drinking out of someone else's shoe.
Or then it's
I
over.
don't know where they've been.
Then it's over, and you don't have to think about it ever again.
Yeah. Yeah, true, true, true.
Yeah, drink out of
True,
my
true, true. Netherlands. Oh no, we just did that one. Brazil and Portugal. Brazilian and Portuguese family come together on Christmas Eve to eat dinner as late as 10 p.m. Then at exactly midnight, they exchange gifts and toasts and to wish each other a Merry Christmas. Midnight Mass, Misa de Gallo, Rooster Mass, is a chance to meet up with neighbours and extended family to wish them well for the holiday season. The service is also followed by fireworks in the town square, which is very, very cute. Very, very cute.
Oh
Oh,
God.
they do have Australia on here. No, this is Austria. I just wrote Australia because I'm an idiot. They have the. Have you heard of Krampus?
Yeah, I've heard of Krampus. Well, I
Yeah. So this.
feel it's the same as the myth.
Yeah. Yes. That's
Okay.
similar. So in Austro-Bavarian Alpine folklore, Krampus is Father Christmas's scary friend, a devilish creature who punishes his naughty children through the festive period. So he is a mythical beast who is hairy with hooves and large horns, and is celebrated every year on the 5th of December, so 10 days ago,
You don't have to.
in many cities throughout Germany and Austria in a festival named Krampusnacht.
Just to
So
keep him
yeah,
happy in
often
case he
marked
goes
with.
off the rails.
Pardon?
Do they just celebrate him so he doesn't go off the rails? They're like, look, you have a celebration too, Krampus.
Maybe. Because it's marked with a parade in which hundreds dress up as Krampus and chase each other through the streets. And there are a couple of strange Catalonian traditions, one of which is the defecating log, the cagatio. In the fortnight leading up to Christmas, a grinning creature pulled out of a small log placed on the dining room table. The log must be fed every day with fruits, nuts, and sweets before Christmas Eve. It's beaten with sticks, excreting its goodies, which is gross. And there's another fecal-themed Catalonian custom called caganer, a small defecating figurine which traditionally appears in nativity scenes. In more recent years, cagners are sold in stores in the Christmas markets throughout the region and have taken the form of just about any celebrity, from Donald Trump to your least favourite footballer. And I wondered when I was on this article why there were loads of figurines pooping, and I was like, I don't know what's going on in here. And then I read it and I was
Oh,
like,
I think I've seen them. Okay, that makes sense. The log, I can't picture. The log, I can't block together in brain. Brain cannot commute the log. I'm trying to. No, I'm gonna have to Google that afterwards. I think in my own time. Get back to you about what I think of the log.
But yeah, Krampus is quite scary. I think they use Krampus a bit like people use Elf on the Shelf to sort of warn children that like their
I
actions have consequences. Not
swear.
just
Oh
you
my
will get
god!
cold, but like you know. What have you googled?
Krampus is terrifying. This one's
Yeah, he beats the shit out of
horrified.
children as well.
He used to eat children.
No, I think he beats the shit out of them though sometimes.
Of course he did. Look at the state of him.
He's got too many horns as well.
This is scary. Why did I
Yeah,
look at
so
it?
the badly behaved children receive punishment from Krampus with birch rods. They get thrashed. You know, in The Office, where he's like impish or admirable, and he like hits
Oh,
them if they've been naughty. It's like that because he's like Dutch Austrian or something, isn't he? Dwight is supposedly like German or whatever.
oh my god. Elf on the
So
Shelf was
similar
good,
vibes.
mate. If I swear to God, you know what I was like? Oh, a weird circle moment. You know what I was like with the angel on top of the tree. Imagine if my mum and dad were cutting around
Yeah.
that fucking elf, and that'd be in the bin, decapitated. I'd be like, that thing's not coming from me.
Honestly, I'm not doing. I don't know why people started making more work for themselves. I am not doing Elf on the Shelf with my children. They can fuck right off. Not
No.
the children. The children are fine. The elf can fuck right off.
The
Why am I
children,
coming up with
children
new
can fuck off.
scenarios?
Yeah, but no.
Fuck yeah. No, why am I coming up with new scenarios for this elf? Like, what's going on here? No, no, no.
I think I would
We've
get
already got
a bit
Easter and all this stuff. How many more lies do you need to tell children to get them to behave? You've got Santa, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, Elf on the Shelf. What's next? What's next?
Oh,
Fuck it. It's not happening.
let me tell you, Shelley, about little family.
It's not happening. It's only come in the last like 4 years anyway. Maybe a bit longer than that, but no.
That's
He just rocked up one day as a marketing strategy. Whoever invented him is minted now. Fuming.
I should have come up with
Absolutely fuming.
Because people now even sell Elf on the Shelf ideas.
Yeah. You can download like a pack of 50 Elf on the Shelf ideas or whatever.
That is terrifying.
For like £10.
Your kid's going to be traumatized forever. I wouldn't enjoy that.
Do you know what I do like though? You know that little kid who goes, "Nah, it's not funny. I got skill." When she gets drawn in her face right up on the shelf.
Oh yeah,
I quite like her.
That accent was really good.
But I also don't really agree with parents filming their kids like that and putting it online. It's a bit much. Like your kid's vulnerable.
Thank God cameras didn't exist because even there are videos of me from Facebook from 2009 of doing a dance to Britney Spears God, My Prerogative or something like that. And I was like, dear God, if TikTok existed, this thing would have been posted on there and I would have been ripped to shit. That's what I'm saying.
There was a video of me and at college, so with Laura and like loads of our other friends, and we were dancing in this classroom, right? Because one of our favourite artists was having a competition where you could submit clips to be in their music video. You know when they like compile everyone's clips and put it into their music video? So we were like, yeah, we're going to do this. So this is, I don't know if this is second or first year of college. So either 2011 or 2012. And we're like, or maybe 2013, but yeah. We're like, yeah, we're going to do this. Probably 2012 or 2013. So we're all dancing because we also hang out in this one room. We used to call it the fishbowl during our free period. And do you know why we call it a fishbowl?
It's hot.
Because it had windows all around it. And I think you can probably tell where this is going. So we're there doing this routine that we've rehearsed a couple of times, videoing it, and the phone is up there recording it. And when all of a sudden, I can't remember what teacher, some teacher comes in and is like, what are you guys doing? And we were like, oh, nothing. And this whole thing's still being recorded because the phone's like away from us. And he's like, we've been watching you in that meeting room, like us, like loads of like 10 teachers, and we could just watch you dancing. And I don't even know, like blacked out from there. It's like the funniest video ever. I need to show you on Facebook. It's still on Facebook. It's just so funny of all of us being like, and then just getting told off by this teacher, and the camera's still rolling while we're all there like.
You froze for a minute there. That's why my face was like, is she gonna come back? She's gonna come back. It was literally mid-dance. You were like this, and it froze, and I was like, she ain't coming back.
Did you hear the story?
Yeah, I heard the story. It just froze, it's and brilliant. Then like quickly caught up. So you went at 1.5 times speed.
Oh.
That is very.
But yeah, those are most of my Christmas things, to be honest. They're really, really cool. I wish we had more time, but we will sum it up. Everyone does really cute stuff with their family, and there's surprisingly a few various ways of getting kids to do what adults want them to do.
Yeah,
I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoyed the thrill of the scare of Krampus, but I did not enjoy that haggis. It wasn't even Christmas related, and it was fucking terrifying.
Haggis scarier than Krampus.
Yeah, haggis is scarier than Krampus.
That thing's got fucking.
Because at least I know Krampus is going to thrash me. What's the haggis going to do? Is it going you going to fuck me? Do you remember that video I showed you?
If hitting me with a branch, that thing's going to break. He's just hitting me with a stick. What's this? I could literally.
Yeah, it's gonna sting, but like for a little bit. But like, what the fuck's that other little guy gonna do?
Can I not fight him? Is his only weapon sticks? I would literally get a knife and just stab him.
Yeah, but he has got horns and he has got hooves. He could kick the shit out of us because he has got hooves.
He ain't using them. He's just using.
He's like evil Mr. Tumnus.
Oh, that's exactly how I imagine him, evil Mr. Tumnus. I'm not trying to do him any disrespect because I know he has a job and I know he's got things that he needs to do. So no disrespect to Krampus, but I do think if I was a kid and someone was like, "Yeah, he's going to come beat you with a stick," I'd be like, "Okay." Just get on with my day. As soon as I
No,
realised,
you wouldn't. You'd be like, no, I'm sorry. You would have cried your eyes out as a child. You definitely would.
I remember my
You'd
cousin
be like,
told
I'm
me.
good, I swear, I promise.
My cousin told me the ring
You would
was
have done
cool.
exactly what you were told.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And I didn't I slept the light on for a week. So I always did what I was told. Most of the time.
So did I.
But that's pretty cool though. Thank you for looking into the Christmas traditions. They're all very warm and cozy and very festive. So we'll have to do the New
They
Year.
are, and I hope everyone is in a festive mood. No matter whether you're like, I'm not particularly religious. I just like to sit down, watch TV, do some puzzles, and eat some food, and
That's
have a few days off
fine.
work. And even if you don't
Yeah.
have a few days off work, I hope people have some time to enjoy some calm.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everyone that is working over Christmas as well. I've been there.
Been
It's
there,
painful.
been there.
I respect you. Keep going.
Have you ever worked Christmas Day?
I must have. Because I worked
I've
there.
never worked Christmas Day. I've done Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, like on the same year where I basically only had Christmas Day off.
I had to work McDonald's
I've
on
not
Boxing
done.
Day.
I worked in Costa on Boxing Day and Christmas Eve.
Maybe Domino's as well, I think. Yeah, so it is rough. Boxing Day is rough because you can't enjoy anything. No, I don't think I've worked Christmas. Oh, I don't remember. I must have done something. Doesn't ring a bell though.
Yeah. Boxing Day, the last time I worked Boxing Day, it wasn't too bad because we only worked from 10 till 6, which sounds like a long shift, but it wasn't when you used to work 6 till 4 or whatever. And we were on double pay, so we were on £15 an hour, which was quite a lot for retail.
Yeah.
And everyone was giving us sweets, so we were having quite a good day, to be honest.
Well,
but I would still rather obviously be at home, be with my family, be with my friends, watching my TV, all snuggly. Do you know what? It's just the fact that I don't have to leave the house. I can stay in my nice, clean day pajamas for the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Key second. I could stay in the same pair of pajamas at least 2 days.
Fully.
I can't
until it becomes a threat that I'm wearing the clothes still, and I'm like, yeah, these don't smell or feel nice anymore. I can get a good 2 days out of them.
If there's not a lot of New Year's, we should talk about what we do when we wake up for Christmas and stuff next time as well. But I suppose that's
yeah, we can do that. We can do that for sure. Absolutely.
My mum always puts Satsuma in the stocking every year. Always gives me a stocking, not an advent calendar, still a stocking. If I'm at home for Christmas, puts a tangerine in there. One year we forgot it. The stocking goes away.
Oh,
it comes back out. For Christmas, I get a green rock. I'm like, what's this? It's the fucking moldy Satsuma. So that's my tradition.
What did you do that year?
Tried to open it to see what it was. But normally, my mum always gives me a Satsuma, and that's the first thing I do. I wake up, I eat that Satsuma. Health. And then I proceed to eat that.
Yeah, health, and then
celebrations.
And then copious bottles of Prosecco and everything.
Yes, I'm excited. But yeah.
You start your day with a nice big jug of water and then get smashed. Hydration, alcohol.
I get what you're saying.
This was full when we started. I've almost finished it.
Yeah, hydration is key. Hydration is, and especially when you're past the age of 25, you've got to be having water between your drinks. What's the point?
Yeah, well, you know me. I used to stop anyway at midnight. I'd be done by then, and I'd be on the waters.
I wish I had an off button. There's no off button. There's nothing. It's just a snowball into a.
Yeah, anytime me and you go out, every time I turn around, you have 2 drinks, and I'm like, where is the second one keep coming from? You'll have one for 1 second, and then magically another one will appear. I'm like, how is she doing this? How are you doing this?
I have a demon inside.
It's amazing.
I'm fighting demons.
Yeah. You don't know my demons.
What do
you don't know them.
Well, this has been. Oh. I now have to book in with my mum to talk house because.
Yep.
So I will say my goodbyes to the audience and then I'll stay on for a minute.
Wait, do you have a Mac? Does it do it on this?
What is it?
No, you gotta edit that out. Mac cameras do crazy things, don't they? When look. This one.
I don't think mine's logged in. I am keeping that in 100%. What else do you do,
Hang
like
on.
a little?
Woo!
Do you do like a kiss to? Does that?
Woo!
What
No,
about
there's
that
only so I
nudge
don't know all
on
of them.
MSN? Do you
Woo!
remember
No.
that really horrible nudge on MSN that was like this?
Yeah, it
What
was like bum
the
bum bum.
hell?
Yeah, like this.
Camera!
But I like the balloons.
What have the balloons got to do with the peace sign?
I don't know. I don't know
I'm just lashing out because I'm jealous. Because my computer.
either. But yeah,
Right,
that's all we have time for. I hope you enjoyed the Christmas traditions and share your Christmas traditions in the comments. We want to know how your family celebrate. We hope you have a lovely winter break, regardless of whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Tell us what piece of TV, trash TV you're watching. I'm personally probably going to watch The Croods and Finding Nemo. So yeah,
good choice.
let
And
us
will
know.
you
I
do the
love it.
balloons to see us out, please?
I will. I will. Peace, everybody. Hang on.
It's so
Oh,
irrelevant.
it's
Oh, this
delayed.
is awkward if it doesn't work.
How
We'll all wait.
annoying. Oh my
Everyone's
God.
waiting. Maybe if I do it too. The laser show will
Rock
see us
and roll.
out. Bye, guys.
Bye. We love you.
Stop.